I'm in the esteemed company of Yula Nzale, our sign language interpreter. President William Ruto's anti-graft crusade was dealt a major blow after the High Court suspended the implementation of the presidential multi-agency team on the war against corruption. This after 4 petitioners, Dr. Benjamin Gikenyi and 3 others, challenged the presidential proclamation, terming it unconstitutional. Stephen Little kicks us off.
5 petitioners, Magare Gikenyi, Eliud Karanja, Philemon Abuga and Dishon Kerote, moved to the High Court seeking the justice system to quash the presidential proclamation made Tuesday. The petitioners, who appeared before Justice Bahati Mwamuye, argued that the formation of the multi-agency team is illegal and amounts to conflict of interest. In the court papers, the petitioners noted that considering the impunged team will be headed by the Executive Office of the President, the action of the President essentially shields him and his office from public scrutiny by independent officers like EACC. The petitioners termed the actions as selfish and must be nipped in the bud by the Honorable Court. The petitioners told the court that the President overstepped his mandate. The petitioner says the powers quoted by the President to establish the anti-graft squad are, quote, just imaginary, hot air, mirage powers. Article 132(4) says the President may perform any other executive function provided for in the Constitution or in national legislation, except as otherwise provided for in the Constitution, may establish an office in the public service in accordance with the recommendation of the Public Service Commission. According to the court papers, inclusion of the office of the DPP added to layers of constitutional provisions that the President overlooked. Article 157(10) of the Constitution notes that the Director of Public Prosecutions shall not require the consent of any person or authority for commencement of criminal proceedings, and in the exercise of his or her powers or functions shall not be under the discretion or control of any person or authority. The ODPP, under the presidential proclamation, puts it under the chairmanship of the Executive Office of the President. The case that has now opened a legal confrontation has also questioned the role of the EACC, an independent constitutional office established by Article 79 of the Constitution, which must be carried out in accordance with the Constitution and the law. The multi-agency team now propose to undertake the functions usurping powers of the EACC. In the foregoing, Justice Bahati Mwamuye made his pronouncement that, quote, a conservatory order is hereby issued staying the operation and implementation of the presidential proclamation on the establishment of the multi-agency team on war against corruption, issued under the hand and seal of the President. The petitioners want the court to suspend the operation of the team in its entirety. The case will come up for mention on 9th of September. Stephen Little, Citizen